Think you need a trust fund to travel the world? Think again. Forget $300 hotel rooms and overpriced tourist traps. Today, we're revealing 10 insanely cheap destinations where you can live like royalty for under $50 a day. Yes, really, food, lodging, transport, all in. Whether you're a backpacker, digital nomad, or just someone who wants to see the world without selling a kidney, these places are budget traveler paradise. So grab your passport and your piggy bank, and let's dive into the 10 best cheap destinations that'll stretch your dollars further than you ever imagined. Number 10. Hanoi, Vietnam. Let's start with a classic, Hanoi. Vietnam's capital is a sensory overload of motorbikes, street food, and historic charm, and it's cheap with a capital C. You can score a comfy hostel bed for $6 to $10, or a private Airbnb for under $20. Street food like po, banh mi, or fresh spring rolls. A couple of bucks each. Grab an egg coffee and watch the madness of Old Quarter traffic, free entertainment with caffeine. And don't skip day trips to Ha Long Bay or Ninh Binh. Group tours with lunch included often cost under $25. Number 9. La Paz, Bolivia. At over 11,000 feet in elevation, La Paz might leave you breathless, and not just because of the altitude. This wild, colorful city in Bolivia is South America's best-kept budget secret. You can eat like a local for under $5. Quinoa soup, grilled chicken, empanadas, it's hearty, and it's cheap. Buses cost pennies. You can ride the famous cable car system for under $1 with views better than most rooftop bars. Hostels, $7 to $15. Private room, around $25. Number 8. Tbilisi, Georgia. Europe on a budget? Enter Tbilisi. Georgia's capital is a fascinating blend of old-world charm and edgy modern vibes. And it's shockingly affordable. Guest houses and hostels run from $10 to $20. You'll feast on khachapuri, cheese bread, and kinkali, dumplings, for $3 to $4 a meal. Public transit, practically free. Wine? They invented it here, and it's cheaper than water in some cafes. Plus, Georgia has a visa-free policy for many countries, and even offers long-term stays. Number 7. Pokhara, Nepal. Need peace, nature, and mountains? Welcome to Pokhara. This serene lakeside city is Nepal's backpacker haven, and it's wildly underpriced. You can find lakeside hostels for $5 to $8, and private rooms with views of the Annapurna Range for under $20. Dalbat, momos, and chai will run you about $3 to $4 a meal. Pokhara is slow travel heaven, and your wallet will love it too. Number 6. Oaxaca, Mexico. Ready for some tacos, mezcal, and culture overload? Then you need to hit Oaxaca. This Mexican gem is rich in flavor, history, and color, and you can stretch your pesos like nowhere else. Street food is dirt cheap and delicious. Tlayudas, tamales, quesillo, under $2 each. You'll find quality hostels for $10 and beautiful guest houses for under $30. Buses around town are pennies, and even inner-city travel is dirt cheap if you go by second-class bus. Number 5. Tirana, Albania. Albania might not be on your radar yet, but it should be, especially if you want a Mediterranean escape without the Greek price tag. Tirana, the capital, is buzzing with cafes, street art, and history. Lodging is dirt cheap, hostels around $10, Airbnbs under $25. You'll feast on Balkan grills, fresh seafood, and espresso, all for less than $10 a day. Public buses cost less than $1, and even inner-city transport is super affordable. And when you're done with city life, the beaches of the Albanian Riviera are only a few hours away, and still blissfully budget-friendly. Number 4. Siem Reap, Cambodia. Yes, Siem Reap is known for Angkor Wat, and yes, it's worth the hype. But did you know it's also one of the cheapest cities in Southeast Asia? You can score a dorm bed for $4 to $6, or a private hotel room for $15. Local food, around $2. And beer, a jaw-dropping 50 cents during happy hour. Explore the temple complex with a one-day pass for $37, or a 3-day pass if you're feeling adventurous. Number 3. Lviv, Ukraine, a cultural gem with old-world charm on a budget. Lviv isn't just another cheap European destination. It's an under-the-radar treasure full of romantic alleyways, classical architecture, and strong coffee that'll keep you caffeinated for days. Even in the face of global turmoil, this Western Ukrainian city remains a welcoming hub for creatives, digital nomads, and history buffs alike. And it's doing it all for pennies compared to the rest of Europe. You can stay in hostels for just $6 to $8 a night, or snag a cozy apartment in the heart of the old town for under $25. The streets are dotted with jazz clubs, cozy pubs, and chocolate shops that look like they're straight out of a fairy tale. The best part? You're walking through living history. Lviv's mix of Polish, Austrian, and Soviet influences makes for an architectural buffet and a deeply layered cultural experience. Food-wise, you're spoiled. Pierogies, borscht, cabbage rolls, delicious, heavy, and ridiculously cheap. A full sit-down meal can cost you less than $4, and a pint of local beer? Often less than $1. Number 2. Colombo, Sri Lanka. Exotic, electric, and easy on the wallet. Colombo is not just a pit stop. It's a vibrant, full-sensory gateway to the stunning island of Sri Lanka, and it's shockingly cheap for everything it offers. Imagine eating a fiery plate of kottu roti for $1.50 while sipping fresh king coconut juice under a palm tree. That's not fantasy, that's breakfast. Accommodations are ultra affordable. Guest houses and hostels range from $8 to $12, and charming boutique hotels with air conditioning and rooftop views are often under $25. Colombo is a mix of chaos and calm. You'll find peaceful Buddhist temples tucked between traffic jams and colonial buildings, beside glittering high-rises. It's a place where you can visit bustling local markets in the morning and sip sundowners on the beach by evening, all without crossing the $50 mark. Number 1. Cairo, Egypt, where ancient history meets unbeatable value. Cairo is a place where you can literally walk in the footsteps of pharaohs without spending more than a few bucks. It's one of the few cities in the world where world-class history is just part of your daily backdrop, and it's still outrageously affordable. Accommodation? You can find hostels near downtown or the pyramids for as low as $10. Upgrade to a decent private room with air conditioning, breakfast, and a Nile view. Still under $30. Want to see the pyramids? Entry is around $10. A camel ride, guided tour, and entrance to the Sphinx can all be negotiated under budget. Just bring your bargaining game. So there you have it, 10 insanely affordable destinations where your money goes far, your memories go deep, and your Instagram feed stays lit. These places prove that budget travel doesn't mean boring or basic. It means smart, strategic, and wildly rewarding. Have you been to any of these? Got a favorite we missed? Let us know in the comments. And if you're ready to start planning your next adventure without draining your bank account, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because more travel tips are coming your way. Until next time, pack light, travel smart, and remember, the world is more affordable than you think.